NASCAR checks for Parity, and Elton Sawyer gives his thoughts on the Ross Chastain Noah Gragson incident. Let's talk about it. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing good today. All right, let's look at this tweet from Bob Pockris. Tech is good. Hamlin is the winner. No issues. Chastain, Dillon, Harvick, Logano, and Truex are going to the wind tunnel for parity testing, not for R&D. All right, so you see it there that NASCAR has taken these cars to the wind tunnel for parity testing, and through 12 races, Chevrolet has 7 wins. Toyota has, I think, 4 wins, and Ford only has 1 win. That win coming in week 5 with Joey Logano at Atlanta, which of course is a super speedway, which is not necessarily a true test of what the car does at any other sort of normal track. So parity testing, you would have to be imagining, would be because they want Ford to get back in the ball game. Of course, Ford has a new nose. All the manufacturers basically have a new nose, but they changed the nose, they changed the louvers on the hood for this season. So NASCAR is now, I guess, going to take another look at it to help with, I guess, that parity, because you don't want to have one manufacturer just running poorly in this era where it's basically supposed to be a car that is the same for everybody, so it's kind of a bad look. So that is why, in my opinion, NASCAR is taking them to R&D. They're trying to help out the Fords, and I would expect at some point the Fords to get some type of little bit of help or advantage or whatever you want to call it going forward, because even I think even the fans of other manufacturers would admit it is more interesting when, all 3 manufacturers are vying for the championship. This from John Newby at The Heavy. Elton Sawyer, NASCAR's Vice President of Competition, made an appearance on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio on May 9th. He faced questions about the incident and potential repercussions, and he explained that the sanctioning body decided against including anything in the weekly penalty report. No, I think we looked at that. We've talked about it. Sawyer said on May 9th we had and we'll continue to have conversations with Ross and Noah. As we've said before, our sport is an emotional sport. Our guys, again, using Sunday, everybody was on the edge. When you feel like your day hasn't gone the way that you hoped it would, and someone may have impacted that with the way you're not happy, you're going to show your displeasure. So we'll continue to have some dialogue with the 2 organizations and make sure we're in a good place. So like I said, because they didn't, penalize any driver in the past that basically has gone straight to fisticuffs, most recently in my mind, Ty Gibbs at Martinsville, they painted themselves in a corner. So I knew there was going to be no penalty here for the physical altercation. Some people calling it a fight, some people saying it was just one sucker punch, however you look at it. So I knew there would be no penalty for that, because at the end of the day, they never penalized for that, at least most recently. So I wasn't expecting one, but let me know down in the comments. I know some people still think he should have been suspended for a race. They both should have been suspended, however you want to look at it. But at the end of the day, I knew there would be nothing of it because, well, they didn't suspend Ty Gibbs, so how can you suspend them for basically, a similar situation? To commemorate the turn of Ryan J. Newman to the NASCAR Cup Series competition and throwback weekend at Too Tough to Tame being Darlington, Rick Ware Racing is recognizing the first of 18 trips to Victory Lane, taking place during Newman's 2002 Rookie of the Year campaign. The win was September 15th at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. So there you go, throwing it back to Newman's rookie year for his first start at Rick Ware Racing at Darlington here. Good looking scheme, the old Ford Taurus before he switched to Dodge the very next year. Super iconic to a lot of Ryan Newman fans. It was definitely a really good looking car. So good for Rick Ware bringing Ryan Newman back and letting Ryan Newman finish out his Cup career for his fans and stuff like that. And B, letting him run this nice looking throwback. Lots of really good looking throwbacks. I'm not going to go over all of them, but I was pretty excited and stoked for that one. So good on him. And one more thing before we go, I do have the merchandise store up. I know a few of you have been asking about the merchandise, and I'm telling you to hold off on the Teespring store, and this is why. AcceleratedGFX.com is the official online store of Baloney Burger Media. You can get this t-shirt here. There are also stickers. There will be further drops. We're doing sort of a soft open right now just to sort of get all the kinks and bugs worked out. There will be more merchandise in the future, but right now, if you'd like to get this t-shirt right here, feel free to check out the website. I will leave a link in the description down below if you would like to visit it and see what's going on. And yeah, that's all I got for you on this one. If you made it this far, feel free to subscribe down below. All your subscriptions mean a lot to this channel. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate your subscription as well. If you got a comment, question, or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section. And other than that, thanks for your time.